Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm happy to do this tarot reading for Taurus placements. The messages may or may not resonate. I appreciate your presence and energy, and I hope you're all doing wonderful. Okay, so Taurus, I'm going to be using my houseplants tarot deck today. Really cute. And as I was shuffling the deck for you, I'm actually being called to get a Moonology Oracle card for you. But you do have a few cards that popped out in terms of the tarot. Taurus. Okay. You got Moon Magic Transformation. How appropriate for Scorpio season. And you also got Drawing Down the Moon Knowledge. You guys could be working with colors like chocolates, caramels, cognacs, light browns, tans, and variations of purple, violet, lilac, lavender, etc. here. Okay. There we go. So Moon Magic. That's a number 76. That number could mean something to you. That's also a 13. So you could be a May 13th, May 4th, or life path number 4. Okay. I'm also picking up on an April 26th Taurus too. Okay. So Moon Mastery 76. Okay, as we move through life, we can aim high or low. For example, when it comes to your current situation, you can hope for small changes, or you can aim for massive transformation that takes everyone involved to the next level. There is magic afoot now, even if you can't yet feel it. You have the power to transform your life. Believe that whatever you're going through right now is what you have to experience to get where you want to go. A romantic situation can get better than ever when you draw this card. But do allow the universe to show you who the romance will be with. It could be with your current partner or someone else. But transformation is possible. If you're asking about abundance, know that transformation is possible in this regard too. Either way, you have to believe in your powers and your ability to shape your life. Once you do that, align with moon cycles. Set intentions at new moon, which there is one on the 1st of November, and do release work at full moon, which there is one on the 15th of November. And watch your life transform. So additional meanings. You can do this, dig deeper. You're learning about your powers. Believe. You've got the power. This is a soul test, okay? And then we'll get into drawing down the moon. That's a number 38. That could mean something to you. It's also a number 11. Someone could be a May 11th, a May 2nd, April 28th, or life path number 2. Yes, okay. Okay, there are some things we know because we learn them the old-fashioned traditional way. And there are some things we know because we intuit them instinctively and on an energetic level. Drawing this card suggests that you're wiser than you know, but that to answer your question, you'll need sacred knowledge that can't be found in a book or online. You are therefore advised to go within and call the goddess to you. Channel her thoughts and then journal about your experience. If you have a favorite goddess you like to work with, call her in. Alternatively, explore which goddess appeals to you and call her in by asking her to come to you in meditation. Or simply close your eyes and ask, which goddess wants to come to me? However you do this process, ask the goddess to transmit the information you need. Whenever this card appears, it's also a reminder to stay on track with your moon practices. Set intentions at the new moon and release them to the divine at full moon, just like the other card stated. So additional meanings, the goddess is within you. Embody your spirituality. You don't have to have all the answers yet, or you don't yet have all the answers you need, excuse me. But I also feel like that applies here, Taurus. Like, you don't have to have all the answers right this second. They'll come to you in divine timing. So step into your wisdom and let the moon be your guide, okay? There could be some Taurus moons here as well, which the moon so happens to be exalted in Taurus. All right, so we'll get into the Houseplant Tarot, where you guys got the Lovers and the King of Succulents reversed, or the King of Cups reversed. So I feel like you guys could be like having a crush on someone or in love with someone or something like that, but you haven't said anything to them yet. Maybe there's like a fear of rejection or something like that. Or you are currently in an existing relationship that is pretty mutually beneficial, but there could be someone lingering outside of your relationship that is annoying or bothering you or you and your partner in some way here, okay? But we'll get into it, and I'll keep those there. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart as well. There could also be some complications really just expressing yourself with your partner here, Taurus. That could be a thing too. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay, Taurus. The bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands reversed. So that's a number 6 for the second time. So somebody could be a May 6 or a life path number 6, or the number 6 could be special to you for another reason. But this is like maybe not feeling very successful, or maybe you don't feel like you're receiving attention from a specific person, or it could be the attention that you deserve from the work that you're doing. It could be something like that. Like maybe you're not being recognized for your efforts. Interesting. The 10 of Succulents is behind that, and that's the 10 of Cups. So that's like feeling pretty happy, pretty overjoyed, like pretty good use of the emotions here. So it could come in as like not wanting to be so expressive about it, since we do have this Lovers, King of Succulents card combination as well. And then you have the 10 of Cacti behind that, or the 10 of Swords reversed. So, I would say like so the number 10 is also recurring. So it could be a May 10th or a May 1st. Some things are like coming to a close, but they are just kind of hovering. Something here is hovering. Maybe it's a situation that you were once happy in, Taurus, that isn't really bringing you the same amount of joy, but it hasn't ended yet. It could be something like that. So, but the Lovers here is like finding the love and the balance within yourself, making choices that are for your highest good and on an emotional level as well. This could also be discussing a lover that you're in connection with, or that you would like to be in connection with. Perhaps somebody's not showing you a certain level of attention. It doesn't seem like it's affecting your happiness too much with this 10 of Cups back here. But the King of Succulents could also be like not sharing how they feel emotionally. Like if you are, maybe you could be wanting it to appear that you're happy, Taurus, or the person with whom you're dealing could want it to appear like they're happier than they actually are. But I feel like it has to do with some attention, or somebody feeling like they're being neglected in some way. So then in your headspace is the Queen of Succulents. So we have a couple here. We have the King and the Queen of Succulents, or the King and the Queen of Cups. Somebody's very much in love here. I'm picking up on two people that are in love. One person is feeling like maybe they're not getting enough attention from you here, Taurus. And there is a need for someone to focus their own attention on themselves. Somebody could be emotionally all over the place with the King of Cups, or there is a need to be more open emotionally because of the amount of love that is existing here. Okay. So somebody could just be closed off emotionally, but there is a lot of love here. It could just be an attention thing here. Okay. So the recent past is the Page of Potted Trees, or the Page of Pentacles. So this makes me feel like somebody could recently gotten pregnant. Congratulations for those of you that resonate with that. That could be part of what's going on. Maybe the baby's getting all the attention. So the father is feeling left out because we got this King of Succulents. It doesn't have to be the father. It could be the mother, or somebody, just feeling like it could even be tired. Like somebody's really tired because they've been up with the baby. Baby stuff is exhausting. It could be something like that. But I really just am feeling like everything's all about the baby, or everything's all about the new project. Maybe you started a business here recently, Taurus, and it's growing and it's doing very well, but all of your attention is going on the business, and maybe your partner is feeling neglected here. But I do see a pair of people that really love each other, though. So the Knight of Potted Trees in reverse. So it's kind of coming together as a family situation. So maybe you have a young child and an older child, like maybe a teenager or someone who's around 20 years old, and then you have like an infant or a toddler or something like that. So it could be a problem with the masculine parent and the teenage child possibly butting heads here, and somebody may be feeling unsuccessful as a parent. It could be something like that, but it is a situation where there is a lot of love though here, okay? So somebody's ready to end something. It doesn't have to be the relationship. It could just be like someone's behavior or someone not really opening up emotionally here, okay? But I do get like a good bit of love here, Taurus, all right? The Knight of Potted Trees can come in also as something just happening very slowly. Like maybe someone needs to really open up about how they feel, about maybe feeling a little neglected or put off. And that's just taking some time to feel comfortable enough to express yourself openly here. What's coming towards you is the 10 of Flowering Plants, or the 10 of Wands. So maybe like a much more of a workload is coming toward you. So you definitely need to be open, Taurus, you or your partner. Somebody definitely needs to be more just communicative or open about, hey, look, I could use a hand, guys, and I could see it maybe being a problem with like the teenager or the older child, like just kind of like refusing or not really participating with the rest of the family. This could be a family business that's happening here. Or maybe you guys are just having a big ass garage sale and you need everybody's cooperation here. And you're trying everything you can to keep everybody happy, but maybe you feel like your own needs are being neglected here, Taurus, with this King of Succulents reversed. But this 10 of Flowering Plants is indicating to me, if somebody doesn't be open, it's going to get harder later on. Like you may explode, at the wrong time, at the wrong people, not really meaning to, because there is this blockage in the heart space or this inability to just open up here, okay? So the energy that you're in, Taurus, or what you're being seen as, is a 7 of Potted Trees reversed, or the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So maybe you're losing your patience is what I'm picking up. You guys could be working really hard to do what you can for your family, to grow, to build. You have a lot of like responsibilities here, Taurus, and you're really trying to keep it all together. But there is this just something that is preventing you from feeling like your cup is full, okay? And again, maybe all the attention's going on the baby. Maybe all the attention is going on the business. Everything is about money and material gains. But there's something about your emotional needs that are being neglected, and you're getting increasingly impatient. And the more you avoid addressing it, Taurus, the harder it's going to get here, okay? So please just be mindful of how you truly feel, and that and understanding the fact that your feelings are valid. They should be understood. And you got people in your life that really love you, that really do care how you feel. Like they actually want to know what's going on with you, and they would like to help heal that. You have the Queen of Succulents in the headspace. So somebody definitely has an open cup for you, but I feel like they may find it hard to know what to do, and that somebody else could be feeling unsuccessful over you because they understand that you're emotionally closed off, but they don't know what to do about it. Maybe they're starting to second guess themselves with the Lovers here, and maybe they think that you think they're unattractive or something like that, especially if someone just had a baby here. Sometimes that can be a little bit of a fear that the spouse is no longer attracted physically, to the partner that had the baby. So in environmental factor is a 2 of flowering plants reversed. It's just a matter of deciding, just making a decision to open up, be honest about how you feel. Maybe you don't feel well. Maybe you need a few different things. Somebody needs a drink. Somebody doesn't need a drink. And somebody maybe needs to see a doctor. It doesn't have to be for anything serious, but just to make sure everything is working at its highest capacity. Whatever doctor is you're comfortable with. A medical doctor, a spiritual doctor, a shaman, a Reiki person, or a hypnotherapist, whatever Chinese medicine I'm hearing, whatever you're comfortable with, even a massage therapist, Taurus, just somebody that is like licensed to help you get that heart space open, and for some of you, it could be like maybe it's a dietary change, like something is making you feel off that you're consuming here. Okay. But it's just a choice. Like just do it is really what the 2 of flowering plants is here to say to you. So then you have the 8 of potted trees reversed, so the 8 of pentacles reversed. So there is a fear, so someone fears like you don't want to work on this anymore because they don't know where you're coming from. Okay. Or could be how you're feeling about your partner. But it's like with the 8 of pentacles or the 8 of potted trees reversed, it's like, I'm afraid they don't want to work with me anymore. Like, have I gotten boring? Have I gotten, ugly? Am I unattractive to them? Am I too emotionally available for them? I feel like somebody's really questioning what they bring to the table as things kind of get harder. And you kind of, I hate to use the word stubborn, Taurus. I know you get called that all the time, but it's the people in your life are depending on you to be more open about how you truly feel before you lash out at everybody because somebody is suspecting that you don't want to work with them anymore, or you don't want to work on this very beautiful relationship. I see a lot of great things in this reading. But it's just a matter of maybe even counseling. I know some of y'all are going to be like, hell no, right off the bat. For some of you, counseling could work. It could help. Someone could help you get your point across in a way that doesn't offend anybody, because perhaps that's a reason you aren't opening up. Maybe it's just difficult for you to open up with the 10 of Wands here anyway, or it just takes a long time for you to feel comfortable enough to open up with this Knight of Potted Trees reverse. But yeah, I'm getting a fear of not wanting to work on something anymore, or something not working anymore. Okay. And then you've got, I'm seeing a repeating 7s here. So somebody could be at May 7th and May 14th and May 3rd. And then I also just heard lucky number 7. So 7 could be somebody's lucky number. But the 7 of flowering plants reversed is, I feel like it's safe for you to let your guard down. It's safe for you to be vulnerable is what Spirit is here to tell you, Taurus. It's okay to open your heart. It's okay to say, listen, I don't like when you guys do this, or when you do that, it makes me feel like this, is there any way we could get a date night in? Everything's been about the baby. Everything's been about the business. I really like to set some time aside where it's just us. Whatever it is, I feel like you have people in your life that are willing to listen. Some of y'all may need to have a discussion about one of your older children that is not following the family footsteps in terms of money, mindfulness, or financial literacy, something like that. Your teenager may be stressing you out because they think you're a full-on ATM all the time, Taurus, or they don't really respect how hard you work for your family, or the things that you have gone out on a limb to do to make sure everyone is happy. One of your children could be a borderline disrespectful, maybe just not really appreciating what you have put into making your family what it is. And that's getting increasingly challenging here. But I feel like it's safe for you to express that, Taurus. It's safe for you to open up and tell everyone how you feel before it becomes an explosive problem later on. So the judgment reversed here is here's an 11th card. Look into the peace lilies for some of you. There's going to be a spiritual message in that. But I really feel like, you guys have this fear of being judged too harshly or judged prematurely. Maybe you feel like you'll be judged for what it is you say or for having feelings in the first place, especially for my masculine Taurians. Maybe that was frowned upon in your family before, like you just didn't open up about your feelings. You just went to work and you came home and you didn't complain, no matter how hard life got, that's just something you didn't do. So this is your opportunity to kind of break that here, Taurus, because I feel like you've built something extraordinary. You've built something like worth maintaining, and your feelings are valid. So don't judge yourself too harshly here with this judgment card, and don't assume everybody else is going to judge you as well. And this could be what one of your children is saying, or one of your employees. It could be something like that. Like they may feel like judged for something they did. Maybe somebody got caught stealing and you had to, go and like bond someone out of jail or something like that. And you're just tired, people making avoidable mistakes that they didn't have to make in the first place. So somebody could feel judged in that manner. Like maybe you're taking one of your kids to court and that's just, you're like, you're bringing our family name down. Stop behaving that way. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, that's what I get. Like it's safe for you to express yourself. It's safe for you to be open about how you feel, to your entire family, to your staff. If you're an employer and you have people working for you, just get yourself to a place of feeling like openly communicating how it is you feel. And that is going to really lighten your load here, Taurus. Okay. So I will get a spirit oracle card for you. And I hope these messages were helpful. You have Moon Goddess. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself, okay? So you might have to get a little agitated before you feel comfortable saying how you truly feel. But I feel like it all works out here so long as you don't judge yourself too harshly. And there could be a person in your life that they would open up more if they felt like you wouldn't judge them. Then you have honesty here. So love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire, then speak your truth clearly. Always speak love and compassion, and know the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love, Taurus. Absolutely. I feel like that addresses the entire read. But I feel like you guys are surrounded by some really positive energy here. Even if your kids is showing their ass or wilding out, I feel like just with some more open heart space, the situation will resolve in a way that might surprise you. It says new direction. So life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Beautiful energy there, Taurus, okay? Then you have divine will. Your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. Trust, let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience, all manifests in perfect timing, okay? So yeah. Those were your messages, Taurus. I hope they were helpful to you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing. That means a lot to me. I wish you all so much love, Taurus, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, my magical bulls, take care.